Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Zari and I've been a personal trainer for 14 years. So in today's video, I want to talk about 10 lessons that improved my health and wellness from a personal training standpoint. If you're just looking from the outside into the fitness industry, it can look like a lot of ego, a lot of people that are really into themselves, you know, kind of sexualized. It just has a really, I find the message is kind of missing the boat. And the real message that I want to really start putting a focus on is how fitness, wellness, whatever you want to call it, is improving your life in all ways, not only when it comes to, you know, physical, but mental is super important as well. How fitness, wellness, nutrition can change your life for the better, and maybe not for the reasons that you would think. Maybe we think if we have the perfect body, we're gonna feel amazing, we're gonna feel so happy and so confident. Sure, getting a nicer body may help with these things, but at the end of the day, if you're not working on your mind, you could always pick yourself apart. If you're not working on your nutrition, you're not feeling good in your gut, you can still feel like crap. Like the most beautiful bodies, the most beautiful people that you see online doesn't necessarily mean that they're happy, that they feel good. So I became a personal trainer because when I found strength training, when I found exercise and eating healthy, that's when I started to feel really, really good. And I've learned so much in the last 14 years that I want to share with you guys. So you don't have to work through all these mixed messages, because there are so many mixed messages out there that it can get confusing. Like, is low fat good, high fat good, keto good, should I do heavy weights, should I do Pilates, should I do yoga? Like, it's so much information out there and it can be very confusing. I want these videos to be foolproof, so it's not complicated, and I hope that it inspires you to live your best life, which in my opinion, your best life is a healthy life, because if you don't have your health, then what do you have? So in today's video, we're talking about the 10 lessons that improved my health and my wellness journey. So that comes into my first point, that more isn't better. So I come from an athletic background. I played college tennis, and I really believed that more was better. If I put in more work, harder work, I would get better outcomes. I also believed if I ate more vegetables, like infinity, like all the vegetables, that would be better. And what I've learned is more of a good thing isn't better. You know, more cardio, more weights isn't better. More green vegetables isn't better. You're gonna poop your pants. You're gonna have a bellyache. So I've learned this myself and with my clients. You don't need to be as perfect as maybe it seems. You just need to put some effort and have a balance. I know that sounds so easy. Balance, we hear balance, but it's so true. Balance is the key to long-term physical, mental, overall wellness. If you find a schedule that works, maybe it's lifting weights twice a week, you don't need to increase that. You can stick with that. Just because you're nailing it doesn't mean you need to do more. And I think that even took me a long time to give in to. I never lift weights more than 3 times a week. And I don't eat greens with every single meal. And my stomach is way happier. I'm just saying. Number 2, rest is productive. You can't constantly be in a push, push, push state of mind. If you want to stay consistent with your workouts, with your nutrition, you need days off. 100%, or you're gonna burn yourself out and you're gonna fall off. So if that's you, if you fall off the wagon a lot, whether it comes to your workouts or your nutrition, maybe you're going too hard and not giving yourself enough rest days. So for me, I love having my weekends off, and I've been able to maintain my fitness for years and years and years. I allow myself to have some fun foods, you know, just not overthinking it. Rest is important. We actually see the most fat loss, the most muscle building when we allow our bodies to rest. So if you're not putting that into your schedule, you are gonna burn out and your schedule is flawed and you're not gonna get the results you want. Number 3, have fun with your fitness. Have fun with your food. Change it up. Guys, you'll see mixed messages online, and I, from personal experience, just disagree completely that you need to do monotonous same workouts forever. If you love it and you're seeing amazing results, then keep doing you. If you feel good physically and mentally, like, this video is not for you. This is for you people that are getting the mixed messages and you've tried both and you're kind of just confused. I just want to help simplify it. So yeah, have fun, change it up. Whether it comes to your weights, change up your workout routine, change up what type of workouts you do. It's okay to do more yoga at certain periods of your life. It's okay to do more running. Like, there's no one perfect way. Yes, long-term strength training has the most benefits for longevity, but at the end of the day, change it up and make sure you're enjoying it. If you need some time off or you want to focus on Pilates, do it, have fun. And this is why you will see my workouts for my clients constantly vary. So I don't feel burnt out, they don't feel burnt out, and we have fun. And yes, I love the basics, big, heavy lifts where we're pushing our muscles, but at the end of the day, I change it up so we don't get bored. Number 4, health is more important than aesthetics. I think everybody is a little bit vain and you want to look your best. It's kind of just natural. I get it. I've been there and I've made choices in my past where I've chosen aesthetics over health, but I no longer try to do that. I've switched my mindset and it's actually been so freeing. I find that my confidence is up, which is funny. It's funny because I'm choosing health over how I look. So I'm choosing what's most important inside and for longevity versus just for the now, which is very, you know, like your body's gonna age, you're gonna change. So if you're only focusing on aesthetics, as you get older, you're training for the wrong reasons. If you're training for health, you're gonna look great. You're gonna look great. You're choosing an overall full body workout that's gonna, you know, keep your mobility everywhere, keep you feeling strong, not getting burnt out from the same exercises versus just doing glute days and bum days or chest days or whatever body part ab days you keep focusing on. You're just not gonna get the long-term results, not only physically, but mentally. There's something very powerful about switching your mindset when it comes to your training goals. When you start to focus on getting older, and who cares how big your chest or your butt is or how small and how tiny your stomach is. Those things really do not matter in the long run. They do not matter. If you are healthy, if you are feeling good on the inside and the outside, that's what matters. And sometimes I remind myself this by asking what my 8-year-old self would say about, you know, tearing myself apart for not having a six-pack, or what my 8-year-old self would say about me not having a bigger butt. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not saying that you can't care at all about how you look, but if you put your focus on feeling your best, you're naturally gonna look great. Number 5, strength is nothing without mobility. And I think mobility is becoming way more popular in the fitness industry, which I am absolutely loving. And I've been learning from all the resources online. It's amazing how much you can learn online. My mobility has improved a ton from my 20s when I was an elite tennis player to now. I am way more mobile. I have way more flexibility. And actually, if you are strong and flexible, that is the key to feeling your best, to longevity, to not aging. People go in a home when they no longer can sit down and stand up, when they lose that mobility in their hips, the strength in their thighs, where they can't sit on the toilet and get up. So it may not seem urgent to you right now, you know, like if you're in your 20s, I get it. I'm 37 and it came so freaking fast. It is scary. It's scary. But I'm trying to enjoy the ride. And now, maybe it's maturity, but I know that being 70 is not that far away. And I need to start switching my priorities into what's important. And at the end of the day, being strong and focusing on being flexible to reduce injuries and just for everyday life. You don't want to hurt yourself picking something up. Who cares if you have big biceps if you can't bend down and touch your toes? Just saying. Number 6. Something is better than nothing. I've been guilty of all of these, and that's why I'm bringing them up to you. It's hard not to be influenced by what you see online, that you think you need to have this perfect workout, but that's not the truth. You don't need a perfect workout. I've been in the gym as a personal trainer since I was 23, so that's 14 years in the gym. That's a freaking long time. And let me tell you, this year I'm feeling that I don't want to be in the gym that long. I don't want to do it. So I've shortened my workouts. And I've realized that you don't need perfect workouts. Yes, I've preached for a long time 2 to 3 workouts per week, but do what works best for you. Maybe they're shorter workouts. It doesn't matter. Honestly, right now, I've been sticking to more 30-minute workouts, which it used to be 45. 30-minute workouts 3 times per week, and I feel great. I feel great, and I'm not feeling burnt out. And even if you only have time for 15 minutes, like, do a schedule that feels good for you. There's not a perfect workout. At the end of the day, if you're working out for the right reasons, which is longevity, which is to be healthy, is to feel good, maybe get some mental benefits, some endorphins, to keep your strength up, 10, 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Start there. And maybe that's all you ever do, 10, 15 minutes, 3 times a week. I can tell you that's a lot better than 0 minutes. Number 7, breaks are absolutely crucial. And just because you can push through, and just because you physically can handle more, and just because physically you don't need a rest, doesn't mean you shouldn't take one. If you go away on vacation, it is a good idea just to take time off. Physically, not only physically, but mentally, so you can get excited about coming back. If you're doing this for the long term, weight training, working out shouldn't take away from your daily life. So if you're going away for a week, you're exploring, don't put the pressure on yourself. I do encourage people to move their bodies always, you know, walking, some stretching, or change it up. Maybe you're gonna swim. I really like to dance when I'm on vacation. Bring back my twerk days, but anyway, breaks are needed and you're not gonna fall off. How you're gonna fall off is if you push through, never allow yourself to have off days, and then you get so burnt out that you fall off for weeks and months and years. Are you back? Okay. I love you too. I love you too. Number 8, don't try to change your body type. You have to embrace it. Whether you naturally have more muscle, that's great, embrace that. Whether you're naturally a bit thinner, awesome, embrace it. Whether you're naturally curvy, great, good for you. All are beautiful, and the end body types are constantly changing. I've seen it. I was around in the 90s when super thin was in, and what that does to your mental, trying to change your body for a short period of time, and then it changes. Everybody was underfed in the 90s, and now we gotta eat again. But like, if you look back then, maybe it's a weird example, but Beyonce was a bit curvier and J-Lo was curvier, and they thrived in a time where thin was in. So don't listen to the hype. Don't listen to the hype. If I can give you one tip here, is maybe unfollow maybe body types that make you feel bad about you. Nothing against them. But like, for example, I try not to follow the Kardashians because, well, A, they're fake, but it just gives you an unrealistic image. You can't help but get a little bit influenced when you're seeing an image over and over again. It doesn't matter how strong you are, but if you see this over and over again, that tiny waists are in and big butts are in, it's gonna influence you. And guys, it's gonna change. This is only gonna be in short term, but at the end of the day, do you know what's always been in? Style, health, healthy body types. If you've been healthy, if you've been athletic, it doesn't matter if you're a little bit thinner, a little bit thicker, a little bit curvier. If you are healthy, you're gonna look friggin' good. You're gonna look amazing. And we are our hardest critics. Because I can tell you, as somebody who's trained multiple different body types, people who are a little bit more muscular wanna be thinner. And people who are curvier wanna be thinner. And people who are thinner wanna be curvier and more muscular. It's just like, and try to embrace what you have. I know the grass is always greener on the other side. We're like, why can't I look like that? Stop comparing yourself. What I started doing is I started focusing on following women that were empowering, in my opinion, maybe helping me mentally, that portrayed an image of athletic body types. And for me, athletic comes in so many different shapes and sizes that I can get very inspired by, whether it's a bit thinner, whether it's a bit more muscular, whether you're a bit curvier. Stop training to change your body. Start training for physical health, for strength, for mobility, to improve your cardiovascular health, to maintain your skeletal muscle. Side note, I saw this the other day, but BBLs, that butt surgery that's really in, that I'm pretty sure the Kardashians did, where you remove fat from your abs, from your stomach and your thighs, and you put it on your bum, has like the highest risk of death in any cosmetic surgery. And I guess it's 1 in 2,000 people die. And you can look it up yourself. And I just, like, 20-year-olds are dying. Like, it's actually really sad. And it's all because they're comparing their body types to other people, which is so, like, I've been there. I used to want a smaller waist. I get it. Like, I've been there. But if you just try to get away from where you're at right now and ask yourself when you're 80, if you look back at this shit matters, the answer is no, it doesn't matter. But when you're 80, if you're feeling healthy and you have your strength and you have your mobility and you can run, then I think you focus on the right things. Number 9, food is medicine. I know we've heard this before, but I still am seeing people wanting that quick fix. I don't know if it's ever gonna go away. And now the rise of Ozempic. Food is medicine, guys. It's not your enemy. We are made to eat real food. And if I can give you any tip, is start to look at what other cultures around the world are doing. They don't have diet foods. They eat real foods. High fat, high quality meats, local produce. It's not that complicated. They eat consistently. They indulge whenever they want because it's not off limits. There's nothing wrong with it. But most of their diet comes from real, alive food. It's that simple. If you choose a magic pill, if you choose a shortcut, it does come with side effects because anything you take that's pharmaceutical has side effects. Just Google Ozempic side effects. Google them right now. I'll wait. We have this weird idea that nothing bad's gonna happen to us. I don't know why. As humans, we just think that we are kind of foolproof, and even though we stick to all these bad habits, we're gonna be fine. It's not gonna happen to us, but it does happen to some people. Some people do see these side effects. That's why they're there. It happens to some people. So let's just say if one of those side effects happens to you, would you regret taking the pill over food, over exercise? It's something to think about. And my last point, number 10, aging is a privilege. Guys, I know I'm only 37. I'm still very, very young. I know that. I feel very lucky. I even see 30-year-olds acting like we're 50. Like, it's not the end of the world. We are in our 30s. Like, technically, I think I still feel like I'm on an up. Stop comparing yourself to a 20-year-old. There's nothing wrong with being 20, but just try to embrace every stage of life differently to age well. I think focusing on health, focusing on being strong for the best quality in life later on is optimal, because I know people my age that already have chronic back pain, chronic knee pain, that are living as if they're old. And it's not too late. Even if you have not done these things, it is not too late. I train a 73-year-old whose knees have improved drastically through weight training and mobility training from an injury from 40 years ago. Don't be scared of movement. Don't be scared of getting stronger. That is the secret to a healthy, long, amazing quality of life. I hope you guys love this video. I hope it inspires you to change your mindset, change your goals to what truly matters in the gym. And it's not having six-pack abs or the best butt around. Because even if you have a friggin' awesome six-pack and an amazing butt, there's gonna be somebody who has a better butt than you. So who cares? Be your best self, feel good in your own skin. And I think by feeling your best is by putting in the time to feel strong, to feel good in your stomach from the food you eat, and mentally giving yourself that time of rest and time for doing things you love to do, which are probably not working out. Anyway, I hope you love this video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye. Can I finish my video, please? I know. You need all the attention. Guys, this is a rescue dog. If you're ever on the fence about rescue dogs, oh my gosh, do it. Best thing I've ever done.